What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as Russian Empire. Last episode we ended World War I, taking over and annexing much of Germany here and some of Austria, as you can see, which was awesome, right? And so we've basically completed the goals of World War I here. We've kept Nicholas II in power, right? He survived that. It is September of 1917. I actually, due to the mod, right, it's actually counting me as a democracy. So I can't justify war against Czechoslovakia or Austria or Romania or any of those, for example. And so I'm thinking what we may do is take this series, turn it on its head, and take it on a brand new direction. And so what that means is we need to become fascist, and we need to leave the Entente in order to do so. Eventually, right? So let's go ahead and get to it. We've got to pick some initial sort of research stuff here, right? I've got weapons 3 there with a 15% modifier. Some of these other support items here might be a little easier to complete. So let's go ahead and grab the engineer company and start working on that. I currently don't, let's see, if I go here to the edit, all I have for support-wise is logistics, support artillery engineering company, etc. We have exiled divisions, right? So these guys are on their way back over to Russia from the old Turkish front there. We actually need to tell these guys to cancel their battle plans and such like this. Very good. So they're going to stack up on the Turkish border there. Another reason I can't justify war here is because we need to have 50% world tension, and so, hold on a second now. World tension, limit action due, authoritarian, plus 50%. So I think if we change to fascist, that may sort of fix things for us, because I do want to continue conquering in Europe as much as we can. Free military factories at this point, and quite a few of them, right? Let's go ahead and fill in the horse-drawn vehicles production there. And then support equipment that you see here has a new line and is working for us. Let's fill in the fighter production there. Looking good. We can actually start making some armored cars now, which I'm going to hold off on now that the war is over, and eventually upgrade to tanks, right? If we go to the research tab here and we go to the tanks, the armor, yes, it does have the sort of future Soviet tank models in the research tree, so that's good to see. We're going to want to do that there eventually. Available planes and reserves. I've got 137 of those only. But yeah, we're going to need to start changing the country towards fascist. I can release all of these nations here, which we're not going to do. Subjects the Great Mongolian State, still under us at this point. And so what are we missing in terms of production overall? You can see field guns are needed heavily there. Support equipment needed as well. Let's actually unpause it so this will update here a little bit, because these are pre-end of the war sort of numbers that we're taking a look at here. Alright, do something like this. Alright, still showing as losing support equipment and such right now. And the game is choking a little bit on me as well since the war just ended. So let's tell all these guys to turn off like this. Very good. So things adjusting for us for sure now at this point. You can see I've got exiled divisions down here that we need to move up. Move, move, move. Yeah, see, my right-click button is not working. What in the world? Unassigned divisions. What if we took Teal Group here, for example, and just put them over here like this? Okay, that'll move them out. Very good. We need to do the same with Yellow Group over here. They need to get back home, don't they? So I guess they're getting on the ships. Is that what they're doing? Let's try to give them a frontline order as well to come back this way. Very low supplies, battle plans with no assigned units, etc. Let's make sure that Yellow Group is fully assigned out here now to the new frontline order. Okay. So moving them out like we need to. These guys do seem to be trapped over here, don't they? So I guess they're waiting for their turn to get on the boats. We'll see. Is this updated yet? Still showing as losing artillery somehow. We're making 21 of those per day. They have quite the deficit, 3.5k. So port equipment there is still a pretty big deficit for us as well. So let's go ahead and plug in for some more support equipment production here, like this. Okay, so now we've got all of our military factories assigned, but we're going to need to engage in some definite repairs. Yeah, you can see those on the list down this way. Okay, so we're going to let our civilian factories sort of continue here. And in fact, I'm actually going to move these military factories. Well, actually, no, we'll let them pop through. That's fine. Early tank project research is finished. We can get here to the Tsar tank at 288 days. We'll go that way. I am interested in building a bunch of like modernized tank divisions here eventually. To lead the charge for future wars here in Europe. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see here. Maybe open up another fighter line here like this. Just to, again, make use of those military factories that are popping out for us. We have 5.6 million men in manpower now at this point. We're also training up some new divisions as well. Infrastructure effort coming up now. Are these guys trapped over here? I don't get it. Okay. Now they're at least responding. So let's move everybody back home. Damn it. What ended up happening to Serbia exactly? Independent yet again. Part of the Entente there. Infrastructure effort level 3 is finished there for our next set of national focus. And again, we're trying to roll down here towards the extra research slot. So let's continue. Because I do have, let's see, 45, 54 civilian factories working for us right now on those. So what? I don't understand why these guys were able to move to Serbia. Because they're part of the Entente. That's why. Okay. So if all of these guys then are at port like this, we need to ask them to move over through the Black Sea, I would imagine, to get home. It's not happening either. It might be that I have to dismantle these units, which would be unfortunate. Right? That would definitely be unfortunate. Why can't you guys move to Odessa, damn it? You're trapped and you can't enter any provinces. What if we went to Austria then and said, hey, give us military access? No. They do have a certain reluctance there, obviously. Austria has non-aggression pacts with Germany currently. So the Entente is really the only faction left on Earth right now. If we go to the UK, the faction leader... Can I leave the faction? Oh, Free France is actually the leader here. So I can leave the faction right off the bat. I'm not going to do that quite yet, just to see what sort of happens here as we roll on. It is 1917 again. 68 days left on the armored car stuff. And I've got mechanical computing working for us there. And then double check to see if the logistics tab is updated yet. Yeah, it's still showing as... Well, I guess it's due to all of this fucking attrition over here. Which would make sense, right? This is a port. Let's take these 3 units and see if we can move a small number over. Nope. So these guys are basically trapped. Thanks, Hoi 4. Thanks a lot. God dang it. What I may do is select all here and then choose to disband you. Disband here as well. Disband all of these units. The good news is we still have plenty of divisions, right? I've got 80 divisions here, 27, 9, 2, and 18. We've got, that did at least replenish the manpower pool there. And so I've got new divisions, fresh divisions coming out now to try and help out. And that did adjust things here on the logistics tab. You can see with field guns showing there. Yeah, motorized is now showing as positive. So at least all of my existing divisions now are getting some support. So let's take these guys here. I'm going to remove your front line order like this. Let's remove yellow group here as well. Yellow group with 2 divisions. Remove that. Okay, fine. So 80 divisions here. We're going to put you up here just for the hell of it. Try to extend this border out a little bit, or this front line. See if I can bring it this way. No, you cannot do that pre-war. Forgot about that. Unassigned divisions now. We've got 2 of these Japanese units here. And 2 of these guys here. Okay, so we're going to keep these guys in the army. They're all going to be yellow group. And you guys just go ahead and plant over here next to Romania. I think that would look good. Got 9 pink divisions. Okay, yep, down here on the Turkish border, along with 27 other divisions. So we'll keep them there. And I've got my 18 red divisions up here, mainly consisting of Mongolian and Japanese troops as well, that are working on garrisoning the coastlines for us here. So I'm actually going to tell them to extend up this way, like this, towards Petrograd. How did the Navy fare through all of that? Well, pretty damn good, actually. 2 different navies sitting in the Baltic, or excuse me, 1 in the Baltic there at 58 ships, the Black Sea 28 ships. This is our fleet in the east with 27. So with these 7 ships then, should we send them around to the east and sort of reinforce there? Sounds good. So we're going to move you guys all the way over this way. We've got a collection of battleships and battle cruisers and light cruisers coming over. These right now just consisting of light cruisers and destroyers. So that's going to be a really good addition over there to the Far East. We like to see that. Production-wise, we're still working on battle cruisers, dreadnoughts, light cruisers, etc. Convoys as well. Still trying to stockpile those. I've got a good little pile of those going at the moment at 336. The motorized needs there moving down for us finally now, allowing the rest of these troops to finally finish out training. Mechanical computing is finished. Awesome. So that gives us a research bonus for sure. We do need to get some of these items here as well. So decryption, 141 days. That'll be good. Construction effort level 3 is finishing up here. Again, really wanting to get towards this extra research slot. Add 3 building slots here. Interesting. Because then eventually we can, through national focus, condemn the Marxists here. And then run down this way. National unity minus 5%. National unity plus 3%. So, alright, no national focus has been set quite yet. I do need all 4 of these in order to expand down to there towards the extra research slot, so we'll do that. 7 new divisions coming out now. 8. I'm going to leave these 3 Russian divisions here into red group there. These 2 can also join in like this. Very good. Cool, so 12 new Russian divisions that I think... Get rid of you. We could use these guys to fill out the Romanian front here. The Renault research is done. Let's go ahead and plug in. We are working on the Tsar tank. I thought we were. Yeah, 196 days left there. December of 1917, we could upgrade the artillery. Planes-wise, we can upgrade it to Early Fighter 3 there as well. Let's do that. How are we doing on naval research, by the way? Ooh, Not looking good. We need to get up to the 19... Well, we need to get up to the 1914 level here at some levels. I also want to start researching carriers at some point, so a lot of research ahead of us. World tension continues to burn off here, down to 44%. We did start at 48%, I believe, at the beginning of the episode. We need world tension at 50%. Same ideology, right? Good night. Romania here, same thing. Telling me democracy. Spanish flu has hit. Unfortunate for them. 48 days left here on the engineering company, and so just lots and lots of upgrades to do. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and boost this up to speed 5 for now. Let's go ahead and continue filling out the Romanian army here. So once he's full, you know, I can start sending additional forces down this way, for example. Maybe not to Turkey there immediately, actually. Make sure they're all assigned right there. Very good. May look to put some new armies here along Czechoslovakia and Austria. Bavaria has now broken off here as well. No definite... no definite alignment in terms of Entente or differently, so they're just going to sit there at authoritarian for now. Sorry guys, was just taking a quick look around at everything for now. Yeah, things humming right along. We do need to put in for some additional dockyard constructions. So I want to make sure I'm filling out my coastal provinces here with dockyard construction everywhere we can. To there, we need to make sure we have a very, very strong navy. Airfield expansion, done. Let's go over here to the Armament Effort 3. And how are we doing? Okay, the good news is we are looking to actually just fill out some of those damaged military factories, right? New research slot available now at this point, so we could upgrade here to the recon, the next level recon. I know battlecruiser level 3. Actually, I don't think I want to go battlecruiser level 3. I may actually discontinue production of battlecruisers. So, light cruiser. Got all of these nice land doctrines finished up as well. Upgrade the artillery, 140 days. We're going to need to get that done eventually, so we might as well do it. February of 1918 now. What's my next one coming available? Here in 53 days, actually. The decryption. So we do need to spend some additional time here working on our engineering research, industry-wise now, and yeah, there's some work to be done here as well. Supply consumption, for example, with sterilization effort and military camera. So we actually helped win the First World War with some pretty low-level technology. How are the constructions going now? Oh, good. We've moved all of these repair projects down, at least here, to where we're seeing the ability to start getting into this dockyard construction. Right, so just going to continue to load up these provinces. We've got plenty of other provinces we can use, if we need to. Cool. Back to that question about the battlecruisers now, and I almost want to plug this production in somewhere else and forego that, like this. So obviously we want to fill in, you know, the light cruiser production there coming right after the dreadnought production. Those are fairly up to date, somewhat up to date. Armored car choices here. Early Fighter 2's still working for us now. So we want to get up to some World War II level equipment as soon as possible. Here we go, finishing up the decryption. Do need to make moves on the encryption here next. We do need some help with some torpedo research as well. Encryption, let's grab that. April of 1918 now at this point. And we just finished up the armament effort there, so we can need the dockyard expansion. It's going to give me 2 more dockyard slots there, unassigned divisions. Okay, yes, we're starting to stockpile here again with brand new infantry divisions popping out for us. Reinforcements-wise, we've got everything we need up at the front. So very small needs here towards the top. You can see weapons, for example, down to below 1,000. 66 days. This is going to be the next one available here. Weapons level 3 might be a good one to start on, just because you want to start upgrading and outfitting my troops with those. Early motorized. God, there's so many things I want to get, right? So many things. Cool. Alright guys, anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the new plans for the series here, as we were able to topple the Central Powers in about 10 episodes or so. And we'll catch you next time.